everybody. This is going to be one of my personal favorites before the World Chess Champions existed. This is going to be the legacy of Paul Doggone Morphy. Frickin' Paul Morphy. Date of birth 1837, date of death 1884. That was the pride and soul of chess. He was an American prodigy who I consider to be the unofficial World Chess Champion. In the end of the romantic era characterized by wild, unsound sacrifices, Paul introduced the world of fundamental principles of development, tempo, and central control. 1840, a historical timeline, and the Magic Rise. 1849, the Power Prodigy, and 1812, Paul defeated the Master Adrian Lozane and General Winfield Scott, and visiting Master. 1857, won the first American Champion Congress in New York, crushing the field at age 20. The European Tour travels to Europe to challenge the world's best. He defeated Anderson, Littlewell, and Howards. In the opera game, of course, played the most famous game against the Duke of Brunswick, the Council Izuad, the frickin' Paris Opera. And then returned to New Orleans, retired from serious chess at age 22 to pursue a law career. Let's go into contributions of chess theory. His contributions were before Morphy, chess players often attack prematurely without maturing their pieces. Morphy transformed the game by proving that an attack is only successful based upon the superiority in development, the principle of rapid development. Paul was the first. Mr. Morphy was the first to realize every move in opening almost serves a purpose. He famously said that every piece should be developed quickly into their best squares. He often sacrificed pawns, like in the Evans Gambit, to gain a tempo and time advantage to bring his pieces out faster than his opponent. And he understood the open game. Morphy excelled in open games, e4, e5, and understood that you have lead in development, you must open the center, usually with d4, f4, to create lines of attack. Your pieces before your opponent can catch up, and the art of the exchange. While contemporaries hate trading pieces, Morphy was happy to exchange bad pieces for good ones to supply position to a winning endgame. This positional awareness was decades ahead of the time. I'll even say centuries. Morphy's games are still primary teaching tools against every aspiring GM. He didn't play chess, he played mathematical correct chess decides his art. His sportsmanship was also legendary. He also gave odds playing on a piece or a pawn, and yet being competitive for others. Now, obviously, Fischer said this close, a legend, that Morphy was probably the greatest genius of them all. Let's go into the first. I would say, in my opinion, is the first modern master. 1837 to 1834. It's not just an American prodigy. He was a biological engine in the 19th century. While his peers played romantic chess, he often launching unusual attacks. Morphy played a hidden positional logic. He understood tactics or servants of strategy. So, let's go into the start of this and go into the historical timeline after I play a couple moves against Mr. Morphy. What I'm thinking is, I want to do the queen's game. I want to play a queen's game. I want to play a more closed position and more patient. And he's playing he's playing the Dutch. Very strange. Interesting. Now I have a couple options here. I can go here, or I can go here. Let's play a little bit more positional. Let's play the fianchetto. Knight develops his knight very soundly. Now the question is, do I want a fianchetto right away, or do I want to develop my knight? Let's develop our knight. This is kind of unfamiliar territory for me. So establishing the reverse Sicilian, pawn chain pointing toward my king side, so what I'm going to do is do the opposite. The question is, I'm not familiar with this. I feel like I want to kind of already, let's try it. Let's give it an attempt. He's going to undermine my center, very strange. Well, I know I don't want to trade this, because that's going to give him tempo. So, if we're going to sacrifice, let's at least create double pawns. If he takes. Rapid development. I can go, let me calculate now. Takes, pawn defends, rook defends, queen defends, knight has to get out of the way. Here, so, case. Doesn't seem like this. Let's try it. A simple attempt. Oh. Now the question is, hold on. Let me rethink. I can solve this. I don't need to lose a pawn. I'm bugging. I don't need to lose a pawn. What am I doing? Then here. That's my plan for now. Put an eye on the rim. I'm probably gonna go for more positional play. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna take my center pawn. Well, I just missed that. That's unfortunate. But he has two double pawns, so let's punish one of these double pawn structures like this. He can probably invade. Yes. Well, I gotta punish this somehow, right? Because I can go here, but it doesn't seem relevant. Here, the queen can get an outpost. I gotta think. I gotta take the hanging pawn. I gotta take it. I can't lie. I gotta punish it. Nice, beautiful move. And let's take his bishop too. Grab the bishop in the process. The question is, what do I do now? I don't want this queen to get here, because the knight defends, this pawn defends, got beautiful queenside pressure. Let's just castle for now. My light squares are pretty weak too. So we got 2 minor pieces, 2 rooks. Nah, let's not do that. No, because I don't want to undouble his pawns. Let's just start, put more pressure, potentially push this pawn. Very wise, defends. Beautiful. I have 1, 2. This pawn is undefended, so let's just move my king up. Defend everything. Strange. Let's open up position. And now taking back wouldn't be appropriate. Let's try to cause some interference. Do some more tactics. Trade away another minor piece. Honestly, let's do it. Yep. I trust my instincts. Let's not trade right away. Let's just grab an extra pawn. Yep, of course I gotta defend. Now I'm up a pawn. Let's work together. Beautiful, very wise. I gotta reroute. I don't want to create weaknesses right now. Let's see. Just continue to push the pawn, even though he gets a pawn back. Let's continue to liquidate. Punished it. Beautiful. Just gotta work towards this pawn, ask for help. I gotta work towards my pawn, ask for help. Come on. All we gotta do is, this is the winning point right here. Nope, not gonna allow me to counterplay. Shut that down. Come on. No. Let's liquidate. Nope. Not risking it. I can get. Nope. Shut down the counterplay. Come on, lock it. This game is in the bag. Come on. Smart. Let's create 2 threats then. I can only stumble up. So he's gonna get a pass pawn here, but I can shut that down. Come on. Lock it. Come on, this game's in my bag. I'm gonna allow him to get a pass pawn. I'm gonna risk it. Nope. I'm just gonna shut down some counterplay. Come on. Sacrifice the rook. And I'm sorry, Paul Morphy, but your pawn is not promoting today. Maybe another day. Nope. Don't even need to stop it. Nope. Yep. Come on. Hold this game. Come on. You done? Yep. Check. Goes down. Beautiful. Don't wait. No. Oh my gosh, almost blundered. Holy Christ. Let me chill. Holy Lord. Oh God. Finish. Nope. Just box him one more time. That's a good game, my kind sir. GG. Let's go. That's how we do it. Locked in. Woo! Let's go, man. Come on, bro. We locked in. We're freaking locked in. Let's go, man. Come on, man. Baby, that's what we do. Before I was review this game, I'm going to finish up and read my notes. I had to lock in that game. I had to lock in the end game. I'm going to do post columns regarding this. Alrighty. Let's go into our final notes. Let's go about this. The historical timeline, the global dominance. It was year 1849. Freaking, what's it called? The family draw. Historical and strategical significance. After watching his father and his uncle declare a draw, 12-year-old Paul received the piece and demonstrated a leading sequence. This proved he had learned the game entirely by observation. 1850. The Duwad a visit. I do not know how to swear. Lima, Oscar, freaking whiskey, freaking Tango, Hotel Alpha, Lima, freaking defeated the established matcher John Wiesenthal 2-1, 2-0 equals 1. So one win and satisfied. In 1858, he traveled to Paris after Houghton Stowers avoided a match. Morphy dismantled Daniel Howard and legendary Adolf Anderson. 7 plus minus 2 equals 2. Wow. And 1858, Paul Morphy played 8 games against strong players. He won 6 and drew 2, decided dictating the flawless French over 10 hours. And now 1816, July. Following the U.S. Civil War and the failure of law, he descended into paranoid isolation, eventually passing away in the bathtub from a stroke. Morphy's contributions, as you've seen, obviously the dynamic lead in development. The principle is this: every move must either develop a piece or facilitate development. He also used gambits like Evans Gambit, King Gambit, sacrifice pawn exchange for 2 to 3 moves and develop tempi. The chess turn. And by move 10, Mr. Morphy had all minor pieces off. While his opponents also had 1 or 2. And he used coordination for army attacks. Unlike his peers, he attacked with just a queen or a knight. Well, he attacked with an entire army. He would use all his rooks, connected minor pieces, control the center before launching an assault, and declare and sacrifice. He would use sack material not for a direct mate, but to clear a path or file diagonal, retaining pieces that entered the fray, the artillery fire. In positional intuition, pre-Steiner. While William Steiner called the father of positional chess, Morphy practiced it instinctively. He also made small moves to prevent the opponent's counterplay before they started. He also was the first master of real-time trading a bishop for a knight was a strategic board decision, whether the position open or closed. And let's honor Mr. Morphy's style in modern play. Bobby Fischer stated that Morphy was one of the most accurate player in history. Even modern engines Stockfish give Morphy moves top choices status more than 19th century contemporaries. Oh my goodness, that word is so hard. Help your pieces so they can help you. Let us go.
They had a better way to queen into the game. You nailed the only move that works. Well done. That's an even exchange, nothing game. That pawn was totally hanging. Free material is always welcome. So after that move, your opponent's king, no castling for them anymore. The winning edge slipped a bit, but you're still up. That wasn't the best. The winning edge slipped a bit, but you're still up, right? Let's see how you leverage that better position.
No way. There's no possible way I would have found rerouting tonight. But nah, that's crazy. There's no mistake in that.
Flipped the script and grabbed a winning position. Nice. A free pawn. That's a gift from your opponent. Free pawn. Seriously, you just snagged that. They missed a chance to take a free pawn.
I know. I saw it too. I saw that too. I know. I knew that I thought he was gonna take the pawn. I thought he was gonna go like this. I knew he should have punished me for that. Look at the king walk. This is the concept of creating multiple threats. Even though these pawns are both passed, this rook, through the instant sequence, he either go down and here, and always keep a mindful watch on the H file, as you see. Let's continue.
Free pawn. You just took
I just removed one variable, so now the rook only has to watch one pawn instead of two pawns. So multiple threats is not used against me.
Woohoo, congrats on the win. Such a great feeling.
Alright, so I'm going to do more pros cons at the end of the day. Let's go back, see what, I don't know, but why was this a mistake? I don't see what was wrong with this. Maybe because of initiative, maybe because it was, but why is this such an important move? Wow,
So let America be victorious forevermore. Honor the fallen.